Whoa, emergency around the home. Isola and Bill Plaschke. This is happening. Gronk to the Buccaneers is happening. Just for a fourth-round pick. Somehow, some way, the Buccaneers were able to convince Gronk to come back. Isola, I go to you first. How big a deal is this? Is this real?
Come on. How many people from the North go to retire down in Florida? First Brady, now Gronkowski. Hey, what they're doing here, they're trying to placate Tom Brady, and it's a smart thing to do. He's comfortable with Rob Gronkowski. Gronkowski, it sounded like he was never going to play again for New England. If I'm the Patriots, I'm happy. I got something for a player that didn't even want to be here. And if I'm Brady, I'm happy. My only thing, though, Tony, we know that Gronkowski stepped away because of injury concerns. So can you get him for 12, 13, 14 games and healthy for the playoffs? That remains to be seen.
I'll take him for the last 4 games in the playoffs. I mean, that's all. And you said placate Tom Brady. Plaschke, do you see it as that? Or do you see it as they can get real value out of Gronk?
This is like The Last Dance. It's another The Last Dance. This is tremendous. This is Hollywood. This is tremendous. Gronk is only 30 years old. The last that I was there when he caught his last pass, a 29-yard strike from Brady to set up the winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. This guy can still play. He's had a year off to nurse his injuries, to get better, to get stronger. Again, he's only 30. Brady knows him better. Brady has so many weapons now. And what does this do to New England? What does it do? Stabs right in the heart. They lose Brady and Gronkowski just like that. Boom, boom. Oh, my goodness. Bill, I love this. This is
the Bill Belichick way. When guys get to that point where they've contributed a lot, there's not much left, they get something for them. So I think New England's made out all right. You're talking about Rob Gronkowski like he took a year off, like that's a great thing. He's not in great shape. I get it. He's won a WWE championship. That's terrific. But his games the last 3 seasons, 8 games, 14 games, 13 games. He's missed some time over the years, and it's because of injury. You don't miraculously just get better because you sat out a year.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do get better because you sat out. That's why you sit out.
You know what? You get better while you're sitting out. You feel great when you're not playing. Let me ask you this. How should Patriots fans feel about this? First, Brady leaves, and we know what that was about. But Gronk, he could have came back last year, right? Wasn't that in play when they needed him more than anything? When Brady needed a weapon? How should Pats fans feel, Frank?
I think there's going to be a lot of resentment towards the owner and also Bill Belichick. How come you guys couldn't do this? Why couldn't we keep the whole gang here? But I also think there'll be a segment of Patriot fans that'll feel somewhat betrayed. Tom Brady, you left. You could have played with us. And Rob Gronkowski, you could have stayed. I think there'll be a little bit of a split there. A lot will depend on how successful both teams are next season.
No, I think Patriot fans are going to think Brady 2, Belichick none. I think they're going to think Belichick's getting jobbed here and getting robbed and getting worked. I think that he's on their hot seat now as far as perception is concerned, because he did. Because I mean, both these guys, obviously Gronk still can play, still wants to play. Brady still wants to play. Yet they're not playing in New England, so Belichick didn't want either one of them. The onus is on Belichick now to prove that he can play without and win without either one of them. I think this puts him even on a hotter seat than Brady.
Bill, he might be losing in the court of public opinion right now. Remember, you eventually have to play the games. That's when it will all be decided.
Do you really?
We've heard plenty of times before. Hang on. We've heard plenty of times before that, Bill Belichick, he blew this one, he blew that one. Then the season starts and everything tends to work out just fine.
Except last season when it didn't work out just fine and your quarterback and your tight end are now gone.
They were a playoff team.
Man, they needed him. They needed him last year for the.
Oh, did they ever? You're so right, Tony.
Imagine you're an NFC South defensive back, safety, even a linebacker right now. I mean, you got to worry about Mike Evans on the field. You got to worry about Godwin on the field, and then you got to worry about Gronk on the field. This is what you're doing to your hair right now. I will say this though: when the Bucs play the Dolphins in the Super Bowl, I don't know if you go and you put Gronkowski in the secondary if you're the Buccaneers. I'm not sure that's a winning strategy, playing Gronkowski on that line.
Especially against Tua. You don't do it with Tua as the quarterback of the Dolphins.
All right, guys. Thank you. Emergency meeting of Around the Horn is now out of session.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.